Yo, trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull or bear, we adapt, typhoon. While it's packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it. Trade intuition, candlestick intuition. Charts wilder than Wild West ambition. We got the drive, mad clicks, no permission. Ready for the moon, orbit's our mission. Let's make this money, stacking sats, no fiat. Eyes on the prize, mad gains, where's the hack? Diamond hands, no flinch, iron combat. Full speed to the peak, no fallback. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it.
Three, two, one. Let's go. I'm in the charts all day. My goal is to make you money. I provide the information required to know exactly when to enter. I don't give this blanket statement, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why when it comes to trading. This is why the coin's dumping. Every 7 days, it's releasing tokens. All right. See what happens when I don't do a mic test? Good Lord. So said I was going to say that only one time and one time only. Unfortunately, it was the secret to making millions within 15 minutes trading crypto. But I swore on my life that I would only say it one time. Dang it. All right. So just kind of let you know that I do thank you guys very much. My name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. Here, this is Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart. We said that it could go up if it breaks a level, or it could go down if it breaks this other level. And that's what we do here. We trade level by level. I do have my disturbed shirt on because who else is disturbed with all of this stuff? Good Lord. But if you're trading level by level, you can see it. You know, if it breaks one level, then it's going to go a certain way. If it breaks another level, until it breaks another level, and then here, you know, we have plan A, or plan A was coming down. Plan B is going up. And we've said this multiple times. We've mentioned this multiple times. I don't like the word said, like and told you so. I told you so. Nah, you didn't tell me nothing. You may have advised me, you may have shown me, you may have informed me, but you don't tell me. You don't tell me. I don't know. It's just, I know maybe I'm getting too picky with my words. I don't know. Anyway, we informed you that this was, get out of here. We don't need you no more. That this was looking very bearish and continues to look bearish. It's not going to look bullish until we cross and create a higher high. Until we change the trend with a higher high, higher low. And right now, it's, man, it dump city. Oh my gosh. Now, if you're in shorts, man, you are killing it. You are absolutely killing it. We believe I'm not sure if we're in any shorts. Oh no, we are. I just saw my thing. We're in some shorts, or in a short, and then in one long, which is surprisingly, because that long is still positive. Now, of course, you know, I was thinking about closing it out. Sorry about that. We're positive almost 9%. That's pretty good. And then, of course, we do have a short. We're up 15%, which is good. And of course, these are estimates, you know, depending on where you got in. But slow and steady is the way. Slow and steady is the way. Definitely. All right. Moving on now. So give me some coins, guys. Give me some coins. I want to look at what you're looking at. But don't say Popcats. Ooh, I'm mad at Popcat. You can't say it. I'm mad at Popcat. Popcat is in the corner. It's being punished for 4 more days. 4 more days. Why? Well, we enter Popcat, and we got stopped out. Now, granted, you know, the stop losses, they're reasonable. They're not super loose, and they're not extremely tight, unless, you know, the market's going crazy, just flipping and flopping. And we got stopped out. I believe the first time we made some good money. Man, we killed it. Everybody in the groups posting the results, just absolutely killed it. Second time we tried it again, and this one we did get stopped out. Very, very tight stop loss though. We moved our stop loss because it was doing really well. Then the third time we tried it, we got stopped out. and we lost very little, like 5%, something like that, something ridiculous. And then I said, okay, no more, not doing this one no more. You know, we've already, you know, done our thing. I said, you know what? It looks great. Let me go ahead and put it. It looks like it's gonna bounce. So I put it, and then sure enough, it gets stopped out like quick too, like an hour or two. I was like, all right, no more. It's punished. So, and that one was very little too. Like, I don't remember the percentage, but very little. And now I'll just show it to you before we get to Bitcoin or continue Bitcoin. Good Lord, man. So we entered here for the long, and then did this number, and then got stopped out. Okay. Then let's see here. I was looking at this, and this was a nice ride. Now, granted, I don't believe I posted this. This was a nice ride. Came all the way up to our order block and came down. And when it came down, my gosh, and it's so funny. Look how long it takes to go up. Trying, nope. Trying, nope. Trying. Yes, we're doing what's happening. What's happening? And then, okay. But to go down, boom, dump city. Okay, bounce, boom, dump city. Man. But yeah. But if you're in shorts on this, man, you are absolutely killing it. Of course, so this long it did, you know, I re-entered here. I was going short, but I lost like very, very little. I was like, it's gonna probably keep on pumping. Well, and I canceled it, so I lost like $2, and I could have made several hundred. I was like, dang it, I should have just stuck with it. But yeah, that was funny. All right, moving on. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. All right, here we go. And I was doing high leverage too. Man, that would have been like 5,000%. It was crazy. Anyway, just having some fun. So here we go. We are looking at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Let's go to the smaller time frame. And if I don't have any coins, guys, the show's over in like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. And then I'll just go get something to eat. Hopefully, though, hopefully you have questions. Hopefully you have charts. Hopefully you have suggestions. Hopefully you have just stuff. All right, so let me know if the sound's on. The sound should be on now. All right. Let's see here. Let's get rid of this arrow. We don't need this anymore. This was an area of interest that was done way over here, and it just blew through it. I'm thinking, okay, fine. You know, it broke through this area. It's going to probably come over here and then maybe bounce. Came down here and continue coming down, and now it's starting to bounce. So now we can get rid of this area of interest. And we can get rid of this area of interest because this was another area of interest. And right now we're pretty much in no man's land. We are in the golden pocket. If we kind of zoom out, we can see what we're talking about. This is on the larger scale. This is the macro scale. We have from the pull from here, the beginning of the move to the very, very top, which gives us this golden pocket area where it tapped it once, came up, tapped it twice, a little bit deeper, went up, and is currently tapping this area. Now we do have an order block just below where we're at. Do I think we're going to actually touch it? I don't think so. I do want it to go down there, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that if we do anything, we might come down here to the very bottom of the 618, right around 51.9. And then wick up again. Now, what I would like to see is I would like to see the continuation of this lower highs. So I would like to see something like this. We've already done this several times, but I would like to see it come up, come find some rejection. This is the POC at the moment, point of control right here at this area. Come down, create a, now, right now it's kind of going down. Hopefully this comes down a little bit more. It'll continue that. Maybe come to the order block, and then come up, create another lower high, come down to around 44.40. Maybe wick this order block that's way down here, and then now we start accumulation. We start where the market makers are buying and stocking up so that they can push the price up and to the moon. And of course, once it comes over here, we already know the story that there's going to be a lot of shorts, lots of shorts right in this area, right in this area, right in this area. Now you may say, Joe, you're just saying this area. Wherever we have resistance, that's where we have sellers. So all you have to do is just kind of go and look where the resistance is at. 73, 71, 71, 68. All these are areas of resistance. All these are areas where sellers are at. Now, if you do the heat map, you will see that there's going to be several very bright lines right in this area. That's why I don't use heat maps, because I can see it already. Now, granted, with heat maps, you know, those numbers can be fudged, can be manipulated, and the whales know this, the market makers know this. They'll go and they'll put a $1 million sell or a few $1 million sells, so you'll see big bubbles or big, thick, very bright lines. And then as your price comes up to it, they'll cancel those orders, and then those lines go away. And so you thinking that's going to come all the way up here, it tends not to. Then they'll put them down here, and then they'll liquidate everybody because everybody's going, you know, to where it's going to come up, and then it flips and comes down. A bingo and a bango. All right. We did that. Let's see. Let's check the chat out. Let's check the chat out. Let's see here. Jono says, R.I.P. Popcats. Now, I do like Popcat. You know, Crypto Candy is the one who brought that to the group. Popcat, once again, it made us a lot of money. But it just frustrated me with us getting in and then, you know, getting stopped out fairly quick. But I do like it because of the volatility. I love it because of the volatility. Because there's some coins you'll get in and you'll just wait. You don't want to be in those coins. Popcat is, I like it. Now, granted, I lost money. Did I lose money? Because, well, it's like, oh, it's you know, it's finding support. It should do this. It's got, you know, this indicators. It's got, you know, this bounce. It broke this resistance. And it's looking great. And then it flips. I was like, oh. Okay, go move it on. Move it on. Yes, definitely, guys. Please smash the likes. Smash the likes. We got some fib dancers in the house. Fib dancers. Let's see here. Crypto Candy says, a failure. Quitting is not an option. Let's go. Yeah. The only way you can fail in crypto is if you quit. That's the only way. Now, it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to go outside. It's okay to get away from the charts, especially if you don't know how to short, because when the market's dumping, like, you don't want to be, you know, now some coins, it's an anomaly. I can't say that word. It goes against the grain. How's that? And right now we're in a long that is up. You know, we identified it and it continued doing higher highs, higher lows. Even when Bitcoin was doing its thing, we entered the trade and we are still currently up. But yeah, it's just so funny. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Jono says, can we look at HNT? Seems like one of those few coins are bumping the trend. Yeah, definitely. So let's do HNT. Let's come over here to this, and we'll do a YouTube. That way I don't show you my charts from the VIP group. And let's go to HNT, USDT. And we'll just do a regular trade on this one. All right. Moving on. Now this one looks very nice. This one does not look like any other chart out there, because all the other charts there are a dump city. We do have some wicks on top, some wicks on the bottom. This is saying there's selling pressure when it's on top. This is saying there's buying pressure on the bottom. So something is different with HNT. Now, would I recommend this coin? Sure. Now, of course, none of this information is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. This looks absolutely beautiful. We got Roy in the house. What's up, Roy? Hey, Roy, we just did BTC. We did that one at the very beginning of the show for about 10 minutes. So we just did that one. You might want to rewind it. But if you have any other coins, let me know, and I will definitely check that out for you. Here we give you setups. You know, we let you know when the time to enter. We give you the setup, targets, stop losses, all the fun stuff. Tell you about setting alerts. That way you're not staring at the charts. So looking at this, we can see that we do have higher highs, higher lows. We can see that this possibly is a pivot. This may be a swing failure pattern, which basically means that it might come down. Now, of course, nobody knows what's going to happen until after the fact. But if this does come down and breaks this level, I would definitely get out of the trade. So keep that in mind, guys. So let's go ahead and chart this out. So this is our very top. We're starting to get wicks here. So this is showing weakness at the moment. Now, granted, it's shown strength all this time. Now it's finally showing weakness. Now, what you want to do is you want to pay attention to this. We're going to go with the wick. I normally go with the candle bodies, but we're going to get the full extent of this candle. Now, if the candle closes underneath here, now for me personally, if I'm in this trade and I have big money, if it crosses this trade on an active candle, whether it's a 15-minute, 1 hour, 10, what doesn't matter. If it crosses this level, I'm selling half of my position, just because it could dump, completely dump. And if you wait for a candle to close, well, you may have lost an additional 5, 10, 15%. So just gonna give you a heads up. And of course, if you're in this trade, hopefully you have a stop loss. So we'll just put a 1 on this one. This is the level you have to watch, 7.938. Now, of course, let me go ahead and adjust this. I should save it, but I always forget. So let's go to 16. That we can see the numbers just a little bit better. And let's go ahead and increase this one up to 40. There we go. So 7.940. This is the level that I would definitely watch out for. If it does cross below it, sell 50%. If you're in the trade, not financial advice. Then, of course, wait for the candle to close. If the candle closes underneath this same level, then just get out of the trade. Now, of course, that's if you don't have a stop loss already. Always have a stop loss. But for this one, it is showing weakness at the moment, which means that it could come down. Right now, we have a higher probability that it might come down. I have to stress that. I have to stress that. All right, moving on. Now, what if we want to enter this coin? Because it looks very, very good long-term compared to all the other coins. Well, what I would do then is I would set my alerts above this wick. And for the alert, we can put the alert at 8.726. And once, of course, you have to actually set the alert by going on the screen, right-clicking, go to add alert. And then, of course, you can type whatever you want here and then click create. For me, I'm not going to do that. If it crosses below this, once again, I'm out. Now, here's a question, guys. How do we get a target? We don't have any other data. How do we get a target? I'm going to show you in just a moment. Let's say we did enter here, what my stop loss would be. Oh, man. So, yeah, so that's perfect. So my stop loss would be roughly around 11%. And for this one, this would be my stop loss. And then hopefully y'all can see the numbers. But if you can't, I always have the visually impaired in mind. I used to have another channel. And one of the viewers, he sent me a message. He's like, Joe, can you say the numbers? Because like I'm watching it and I have a big screen and I have like a magnifier and everything, but I'm visually impaired. I know it's a trouble for you, but can you say that? I said, dude, like I never even thought of that. I said, yeah. So that's why I say the numbers all the time. I say the numbers and I try to do them nice and big for my visually impaired viewers. All right. And for people who are watching, you know, driving and watch, don't watch if you're driving. Listen, but don't watch. All right, moving on. So this, of course, is my stop loss right at 7.782 stop loss. Now my target. How do we find a target? Well, there's a few different ways. The easiest way, let me see, did anybody put on here how to find a target? We got, I'm not sure if it's Fefe or Fifi, but we got them in the house. Let's see here. I will check out that one in just a moment. See here. I don't see anything. Jono says, Crypto Candy, are you secretly the Lambo guy? All right. Let's see here. So let's identify some targets without any kind of past history. Now, of course, we could go to a different exchange and get past history, but let's say there was no past history. Well, there's two different ways that I like doing it. One is using the fib retracement, and on the fib retracement, you have to go on swings. Now, I do see a lot of people where they will actually go with the active swing. Let's go snap in place. They will actually go to the active high, which this right here, in my opinion, is absolutely wrong. I mean, it's correct for the moment, but it's wrong in general. The reason it's wrong because you need a pivot. You need an area where it came down. Here, it's just coming up. So these numbers that you get will alter when the price, and if the price continues going up, because you're using this as a level. This level will move, possibly, if it doesn't come down. Now, what I do is I go where there's an actual pivot. So it came up and it stopped, and it came down and it stopped, and now it's coming up. All right. So with this, I would actually go into this and go to this. And of course, we have different settings that you can do. Let's go ahead and just do, let's do this one. So this one has all my settings. I do prefer you have the trend line on. That way it's easy to see how you're drawing it, from left to right or from right to left, top to bottom, bottom to top. And then of course here you do have a reverse button in case you want to do that. And then always take off the background, but everything else is here. Okay, moving on. So this would be my targets, all these levels up here. And let me show you this again. So you can do a screenshot if you like. And all it is, these are the most common used numbers, and these numbers are very, it's all this is math. You know, they Fibonacci, huge mathematician, and these are psychological numbers. Of course, we do have the 0.5 or the halfway mark. So if something pumps, normally it might retrace to the 0.5 or 50%. All these are percentages. And between the 50% and the 618 or 0.618 is called the golden pocket. Now, of course, people have the platinum pocket and platinum pocket. And then, of course, I always, you know, I don't want to say make fun of, but hey, there's a platinum pocket. Let's make a uranium pocket. Let's make a sun pocket. Let's make a hot pocket. Like, how many more numbers do we need, really? Like, just you stick with the basics. And here we are, 0.5618. So all these are numbers. And then all you got to do is put a negative in front of it, and it goes the opposite way. Now, if you don't want to do the negative, well, that's where this comes into play, where you can just do reverse. So just kind of give you a heads up on that. And then, of course, what you want to do is you want to down here to the little down arrow, save as, and then save it for whatever you want to save it as. That way you can have different ones. Then click OK. So here we do have different targets. We could have a target, let's see. So we're going to be entering here. So we could have a target underneath these levels. So right now I'm going to do Alt H. Alt H. So here's a level. Here's a level, here's a level, and then it just keeps on going, right? But one thing that we can do is, of course, take off this, so delete, that way our chart is nice and clean. Now, one thing that we can do whenever we're setting a target is we want to set a target underneath the resistance levels. So for this first one, I'll probably do here pretty much like a 1-to-1 ratio. And for this, I can actually delete this. Get out of here. That was the very lowest one. So my first resistance level is going to be at 9.810. Now my target, on the other hand, is going to be just underneath that. And we're actually going to have our target as 9.747. So this is going to be our target. And with the target, right now, this is our a 1-to-1. Now, is this our only target? No. So calm down. I know what you're thinking. Oh, that's horrible. You're doing a 1-to-1 ratio. That's, that's absolutely horrendous. How are you a mentor? Calm down. Calm down. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So what you want to do is you want to, should have just done this. I don't know what this one is. What you want to do is you want to set your target underneath another major level of resistance. And in this case, it's 11.059. So this is our main target. This is just a target to get some profit on the way up. There's so many people out there that get freaked out when they see that my first target is roughly 1%, or rather a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Oh, you can't do that. How long do you expect to survive in the crypto world? Calm down, buddy, calm down. It's all right. So this is one way to get your targets. And of course, here are your targets and your other information. Now, another way is to use the fib. Well, I showed you actually two ways using the fib retracement. Now I'm gonna show you another way using the fib extension. So with the fib extension, and all these are over here. All these are over here. We have the fib extension, fib retracement, you have all the fibs. I have stars by them so that it actually puts it down here on my floating toolbar. Not sure where that bar is, way down there. But another area is using the fib retracement, the fib extension. So on the fib extension, we need to find 3 points, a low, a high, and then the next low. Now for here, we could start from way over here. So we do have our low, our high, and then our next low before it goes up. Now this would give us a bunch of targets over here. And I'll show you my levels on this one too. You'd also have done it from here, a low to high to low, which will give you other areas. If you wanted to, you could go to possibly the daily. That way it reduces the ups and downs. And you can see that the area that I chose, just knowing how the higher time frames might look, we have the low, the high, the low, and then of course here the move. So I just want to show you that. That's one of the reasons why I didn't pick this one or this one. It's just on a higher time frame. I was thinking it should be this area. Anyway, so same thing here. We have all these levels that you can do. Now, if I double click on this one, I go to styles, you can, these are the numbers that are mostly used. And of course, there's others that you can throw on there too. Now, the main ones, 0.5, 618, 786, 272, and 786. I said that one already. And then all you do, I'm not sure if you know this, all you do is you put a number in front of it. So 1.5. So first it was 0.5. And then it's 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. And so it's going to give you more levels that way. And also you can put a negative 0.5, negative 1.5, negative 2.5. And that'll give you those numbers going down as well. So this is just something that you might want to screenshot for future use. And then of course, save it as something else. All right, moving on. So let's get rid of this one. And so that's basically your 2 ways, well, actually 3 ways of doing that. All right. Let's see here. Fifi, I think, oh man. Fifi, are you trying to push this? Because if you are, I will annihilate it. No, I'm playing. All right, so let's look at what Fifi's doing, or saying rather. And we're going to get to Jono in just a moment. So Fifi, 1 million market cap. I wonder what the market cap is for Fifi. Historically, when a low cap, oh, let's put it up here on the screen. That way people can see this on the replay and say, Joe, what coin do I avoid? So it says, historically, when a low cap coin joins a bigger exchange, does it pump and dump to the price it started with? That's a very hard question, and that's very... So if a low market cap coin goes onto a bigger exchange, it depends what your definition of low is, because 1 million is a micro cap, and a bigger exchange more than likely will not put a micro cap on their exchange. The reason being is because the owners could rug much easier than if it was established, and established meaning, you know, 500 million, 750 million. But if it's a 1 million market cap, I'd be very careful, not only with the exchange that's listing it, but also, now granted, I'm on MEXC, and MEXC has a lot of these low market cap coins, so don't get me wrong on that. The point I'm trying to make is the liquidity. You know, can you buy $100 worth of this coin without moving the coin? Are there people willing to sell you $100 worth? So that's one thing that you have to look at as well. All right. But as far as like a bigger exchange, like for me personally, I love MEXC. I love all the low market cap coins that it has. I love all the micro cap coins that it has, because you can potentially invest 100 and get back 2,200 or 4,500 because they're so low market cap. Now, granted, these are higher risk, higher reward, but you know, can it dump to the price it started? It could go lower, like way lower. Like I've actually seen coins that are not 1 million market cap, but coins that are up there in market cap get listed on an exchange. Let's say it gets listed at $1, and it gets listed right here, right? This is the exchange Binance, let's say. Matter of fact, this actually happened to me back in 2021, where this is the listing. It just started, and I'm in the coin, man. I'm trying to buy it. Market order, another market order, another market order, and it goes up. And it did some huge numbers first 3 minutes. And then dump city. I'm gonna buy some more, buying the dip. I didn't know how to, this is when I didn't know how to trade, really. I'm buying the dip. It can't go lower. This is the introductory price. What? And it came down, and it did this, and it came down, and did this, came down. Eventually, within the first, I want to say, oh man, within the first few hours, 2-3 hours maybe, I lost 80% of my investment. And at this time, I was pretty crazy with my money. I put a bunch of it in, and I lost it within a few hours, like I said, 80%. And about a week later, I checked it, and I was down 97%. So can a well-established coin, yeah, and they ended up rugging. And I forget what coin it was, but they ended up rugging. I was like, hey, this is Binance. Binance is a trustworthy exchange. It's the biggest exchange. It can even happen to them. So I'll give you a heads up. All right. So Fifi says a third? That's not even a thing. Third frog from Matt Fruey, 3 books, 3 frogs narrative. Pepe, Hoppy, Fifi. So I'm guessing you're trying to say this is the third frog in the frog narrative. So basically a copycat. And it's okay, you know, make your money. And if they're cute, even better. Fifi also says, thanks for the free marketing. Fifi also says, is Fifi still here? Let me know, Fifi, are you still here? Fifi. Hey, Fifi is still here. But I want to see it in chat. Fifi, are you still here? So Fifi, hey, Fifi's still here. Normally, people like shill their coins and then they just leave. But you're still here, so I do appreciate you. All right, so let's continue. We're gonna do a deep dive on this, guys. We're gonna do a deep dive. So get ready to see if this is worth the hype. Plus, we're gonna go with the other questions as well. PV 1 million market cap says historically, when a low market cap coin, oh, you don't have to do that again. My channel's not big to where it's like I'm gonna miss your chat. All right, let's see here, because I know sometimes you got to do that with larger people because they don't see the chat. All right, let's see here. Jono says, I'm keeping an eye on Bitcoin going to 44.5. Same here, brother. Same here. We've been talking about this for a long time already. And, you know, we do have this level right here where this is where our order block's at. We have it between, was it 52 and 50? So this is a very small area of support / resistance, or support zone, whatever you want to call it. Area of volume, high volume node, which is not really high, but it's higher than this and this. You can call it whatever you want. There's so many different names for the same thing over and over and again. But this area is very weak compared to this area. Look at all this support resistance right in this level. So just give you a heads up, if we do good through this, we should, I don't think we're gonna hit the order block. I mean, we might wick it, but here 44.40. So we'll see. We shall see. Let's see here. Crypto Candy says, Joe, can we do Popcat or Gary? Yeah, let's not do Gary. Let's do Popcat. So Popcat, and just before the show, I was thinking about entering this because it looked like it might bounce off of this level that I marked earlier, or area of interest. And I said, the past couple ones that I've done, even though they look great. Now, this one doesn't look great. This is high risk. This is high risk. But like this one looked great. It broke the resistance, everything. It has failed me. So, the only thing I can say is short. Short. It might come up to here and then just dump some more. And it's funny too, because like all the things that, and sometimes I'll do like hypothetical trades. I'll be like, all right, yeah, I broke this level, I would short it. And then I check it later and boom. Oh, okay. Here, let's see here. Where else did I do that? I don't know, but I don't know. I'm upset with Popcat. Popcat is punished. Popcat is punished. See here, Roy says Bitcoin, yes. So Bitcoin, we do that the beginning of the show. Jono says Crypto Candy is wanting to get banned. Wanting to get banned. You guys are funny. Let's see here. Clay the Great says, I like the smash button. Yes, like button smash. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, yeah. So if you haven't already done it, guys, please smash the like. Make sure to subscribe, follow, notification bell, the whole nine. We do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go over Bitcoin at the very beginning. We go over your coins. And then occasionally we'll do a deep dive on a coin, which that's what we're going to do on this one. Let's see if it's trash. Let's see if it's something that may throw a few dollars in. We'll see. I see here, Crypto Gang says the microcaps start out on dexes, then move up to sexes. Right. So that's very, very true. Let's see here. I hammered frogs before, just saying. Clay is the greatest. Let's see here. All right. Very good. So let us look for, what was it? Fifi? I think that's the coin name. Just double checking. Yeah, Fifi. Okay. So let's come over here. Let's see if it's trash or not. We will be the judge. We will be the judge. So this is Fifi. It's a frog. It's a $1.1 million market cap. It is on the Ethereum network, not Solana or any other network. See, we're going to go to the website in just a moment. It was released about a month ago. So let's go to the all-time chart. It was released about a month ago and then just done nothing. Just done nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's see here. It's a meme coin. You can't see it with my big old head, but it's a meme coin. The markets it's on is, or rather are, Uniswap. And that's it. This is trash. So the amount of volume that's open ocean, not open sea, but open ocean, which right there, that's a red flag, is volume is $1,500. I'm sorry, $1,511. In Grove X, the volume in the last 24 hours is $26.19. And then the highest volume for 24 hours is Uniswap at $62,000, $38, whatever, $62,000. So this right here, it's telling me nobody's looking at this coin. Nobody wants this coin. Nobody's looking at this coin. Nobody wants to pay the dumb Ethereum fees for a coin that could potentially lose them all a bunch of money. But with that being said, let's do some more deep dives. Let's go to their websites. We're going to the website. 2D, really? You can't make it 3D? Don't like it. It needs to be 3D. If it was 3D, maybe. Okay, what else? Fifi is a laid-back and carefree frog living in a whimsical world, embodying the playful and surreal essence of the book, Mind Viscosity. I think that's how you say it. Published in 2020 by renowned artist, whatever, Fifi's Relax. Okay, well, at least this dude did something. So he published a book, probably didn't sell. Let's look it up. Let's search it. Let's see here. Let's go sales. Sales, what, history, I guess. How would I look this up? $40. How would I look up the history of that? I mean, you can't. Let's go to this. And let's risk it. Let's go to this website. Okay, so it's a $40 book back in 2020. So this is pretty good. I mean, it was before the 2021 hype. And of course, it takes time to write, hopefully. Man, all the books are expensive. Go to Amazon. Okay. Let's go to reviews of the author. The reviews, they can be kind of shady as well, because they can be paid people. Let's go to, not top reviews, most recent. So the most recent review, Lenny Kid, hey, you're great. So this was a little over a year ago, the last review. That doesn't say anything about the sales, but that's the last review. And then before that was a few days. Then before that was almost a year. Before that was a year. So not a lot of reviews. Okay. But most people don't review. Now, granted, people who buy books, I'm pretty sure they like doing reviews. Token supply, no taxes. Nice. I like that. No BS. Okay. It's that simple. The LP tokens are burnt. The contract ownership is renounced. Okay. Roadmap. No roadmap. Oh, I should have looked at this first. Fifi coin has no association with the person we just mentioned, but we made sure to mention it so that it can look reputable. I'm sorry, what? Fifi coin has no association with the person who wrote the book that you just spent a few minutes looking at to see the validation of the person. But we use his name just so that we can gain some notoriety. We can name drop. We can, why don't you do a presidential coin? Why don't you do an artist coin? Why don't you do a movie star coin? Why don't you do... This token is simply paying homage to a meme we all love and recognize. Okay, so basically you saw a book that had memes in it, and you made an actual token. Red flag. I mean, I don't like it. Let's see if there is anything on... Did I save it? Let's go to CryptoRank.io. So right now, this from a 1 to 10 rating, personally, this is a 1. And is 1 great? No, 1 is the worst. 1 is the beginning number. Why is it? Why, Joe? Why? Oh man. Well, I'll show you why in just a second. So I'll give you reasons. So this is why I'm giving it a 1. Well, let's do from 1 to 4, I guess. Let's make it 1 to 1 quadrillion kabillion. This is 1. Okay, like 1, like 900. This is 1. Why am I saying that? You're gonna get Fifi 1 million market cap upset. This is trash. Now, granted, this is a very, very high risk, but you can make money. You can make. All you gotta do is find another idiot who's gonna buy your coin, because it's all about finding somebody who's gonna buy what you're selling. All you gotta do, now granted, you're the idiot who's buying from somebody else. So keep that in mind. This right here, Joe, you're beating him up. I speak the truth, guys. I speak the truth. Trash. Now, granted, we haven't even gone to their... Ooh, we have not even gone. Let's duplicate. Let's do a back button on this. Let's see. Let's see their Twitter. Let's go to their Twitter. Now, granted, they're brand new. They're brand new, so I will take that into account. They just joined July 2024, and they already have 10,000 followers. Now, I strongly believe these are bots. 100%. Because if you just joined in July, so that's 7, 8, 9. So we'll just say in 2 months, you have 10,000 followers in 2 months. I call baloney. They bought people. I am willing to bet my life. I'm willing to bet my portfolio. Granted, it's only $14, but I am willing to bet everything in my possession. They 100% bought their followers. 100%. Now, let's just say in 2 months, this group, this person, this entity has gained a traction of 10.8 thousand followers. Now, all this is fundamental and tokenomics that I'm showing you right now, guys. This is how to protect your investment. 10.8 thousand followers in 2 months. In 2 months. Now, for the real test, just imagine you have a coin that came out, brand new coin. You're part of the beginning community. Do you know what you're going to be doing? You're going to be telling everybody in the world that this is the latest and greatest and blah, blah, blah. so you can get the hype coming in. The more hype, the more buyers. The more buyers, the more we can sell going up. So the more money we're going to make. We're going to see 30, 40, 50% gains like quick because of such low market cap. Now, I'm setting this up, guys. I'm setting this up. Now understand, within 2 months, 10.8 thousand followers. So right now, I would be liking the post. I'd be sharing the post. I'd be retweeting. I'd be doing comments. I would try my best to get this out to as many people as possible. 10.8 thousand followers. Now, granted, I haven't seen it. We're going to see it right now. Let's look. So they posted this and pinned it, or rather they pinned it August 8th. Telegram, blah, blah, etc., etc. It's been seen by 31,000 people. So more than likely it has been paid for to get out there. 200 likes. Wait a minute. You have 10.8 thousand people. 2 months. This is a 2-month project. Did they lose interest that fast already? It's only been shared 62 times, but you have 10.8 thousand people who are brand new into this. All the hype is still there. I'm trying to get it out to as many people as possible. Really? 48 likes. September 5th. 78 likes. September 4th. 93 likes. September 3rd. 91 likes. September 2nd. So they're doing one post a day, which we can see, and it's getting the same amount of likes, about 100 people. Same amount of retweets, 20s. Same amount of comments. So once again, on a rating from 1 to 10, 1 being the absolute worst, this is a 1. Okay, so they, watch this, guys. Watch this. So they had a X space. 10.8 thousand people who are very, very highly interested and motivated to pump this coin. They had 96 people tune in. Could this be the same 96 people that are doing all these likes? Think about that. Oh, they canceled it. Did they cancel it so that they could revisit this or whatever to where they had tuned in? And see, Jono says, check if Fifi is one of the people who liked. True. True. So, Fifi, are you still in here? Are you still in here getting this beat down on your coin? Now, granted, don't hate me. Don't hate me for what I'm doing, but I'm showing people how to basically find a coin that is not going to rug on them. This right here screams rug. What I want to do is I want to go to their actual space and see how many people actually tuned in. That's what I want to do. I want to click on a button, go to their space, listen in, see. Now, this is what I do whenever I'm getting a coin, for the most part. Play recording. Oh, here we go. So for Grove X, which is the actual exchange, we saw that earlier. This is the actual exchange. So these people were just listening in. Let's dive into the world of Fifi and a chance to win a giveaway. Oh, trickery. I'm not sure if y'all can hear this, but let's go ahead and do this.
49,000 or something like that. So it dipped all the way down to there, and then everything dipped. Pepe dipped, Hoppy dipped. If you take all three charts side by side, you line them up, Pepe, Hoppy, and Fefe, you can see they follow each other. So that's very, very amazing to see, because then you can kind of be like, oh, well, Fefe's dipping. Let me go check Hoppy and Pepe. Oh, they're dipping too. Then you literally have nothing to worry about. Because I thought I bought it the same time that I tweeted about it, but I bought the wrong one, because what I did was I tweeted the correct address, but I typed in Fefe on Deck Screener, and I accidentally bought the wrong one because I just typed it in. I didn't paste the address how you're supposed to. So by the time I realized, luckily, I clicked on the link again because people said, "Oh, it's pumping," and I didn't see my bag pumping. So I'm like, "Oh, that's weird." So I click on the link that I had just tweeted, and sure enough, it's a different Fefe. So I instantly swapped my Fefe tokens into the correct one. By then, it was already 2x at a 40K market cap, but still stupid early. Um, and it's been history ever since. Within the first hour, literally, because I looked at when I bought it, it still said 1 hour. So within the first hour, it went over 1 million market cap after the dev G'd at 100K. I didn't even know the dev G'd. That's how like quick and like unnoticeable it was. Dev left like somewhere under a 100K, and it literally within that hour went to above 1 million market cap and above 1 million volume. And it never went back below 1 million volume, I swear, for like 6 days or so. Right. So that's how I knew right off the bat. I was like, oh shit, I got to tell everyone about this, because there's something special here. Like, it's the third frog, third book. When I found out it was the third frog, third book, I was like, oh, no fucking shit. This is why it's doing this kind of unicorn.
Third frog, third book. There's always copycats. There's always more frogs. And what's the next one? They're gonna be super excited because it's the fourth frog in the fourth book, and it pumped to a, what did he say, 200, 2,000 or 40,000 market cap. Like, when you have a market cap of, let's just say, $10,000, and it doubles, it 2x's, it's 20,000 in market cap. Okay, so now, so we check that out. This is all just for fun now. Let's see. So again, it's not on any exchanges. It's only on Uniswap, and you got to pay the Uniswap fees. So let's do fee. What's the contract address? Let's see here. Charting. Let's go with this. Deck Screener. Yes. Who's still in here, guys? Who is still in here? Put a 1 in the chat if you are still in here. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still in here. Kind of gone over our time, but let's see here. Search. Here's a Pepe Unchained. Here's a Fifi. Let's go 4-hour time frame. Let's go daily. Okay, so let's see here. Market cap is 1.1 million. Let's see. $82 buyers. 46 sells. Buying volume, selling volumes about the same. Buyers, sellers. Now, of course, the buyers could be the team. The team may be buying it and then selling it just to make sure that there's still price action. Because if nobody's watching this, the price will stay here. 26.33. Has it moved? No. Will it move? Very slowly. Why? It's because the owners, the devs, they have to create a bot, which they've already done, I'm sure of it, to buy, then wait, and sell, then wait, then buy, just so that there's activity on here. 15 minutes ago was the last sell. Y'all see this? Nobody is looking at this coin. 16 minutes ago was the sell. 27 minutes ago was a buy. And then, of course, you can also, I believe this is the, there's different different things that show you their wallet address. So yeah, on the Block Explorer. Anyway, 31 minutes ago, they bought. Now these buys, I mean, $1,300 worth, risky. And then somebody sold just about that same amount 10 minutes later. Huh. Beefy is still here. Beefy, I'm not trying to beat you up, man. But I'm telling you right now, this coin is trash. Now, can it make you, like I said, 100 extra money? Yes, definitely, of course. High risk, high reward. Would I put $5 into this coin? No. Why? Because how much is the gas fees? So, if you can let me know in the chat right now, please, what are the gas fees on Uniswap? What are the gas fees on Uniswap? Let me know. Is it $5? Is it $25? Is it $3? Let me know. So, you know, we had a buy $56, buy $44, buy $500. You know, here we have, you know, these numbers look very, very close together. Man, someone's dumping. Someone's dumping. They're dumping. Look, guys. Let's see. Can we do this? I was just gonna. I want to show you this. Those are some of the notes that I take. I take notes, guys. Like whenever I'm watching videos, I take notes. And I do my little drawings, all that fun stuff. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, and we'll just do it up to here. Okay. So we're going to look at that one. Now, I want to show you something. I want to show you something. Now, this is without going to the contract addresses and all this other fun stuff. I just want to show you something really quick. What did I do to this part? Okay. And we'll do this just for a few more moments, just a few more moments. Let's see here. Just want to show you something really quick. We'll do about one more minute. One more minute. Okay. And one more minute. Okay, here we go. Now I want to show you something, guys. All right. So here, 18 minutes ago, somebody sold $1,300 worth. Okay. Yeah, the Explorer. I mean, I could do the Explorer. So here's somebody bought $1,300 worth. I mean, sold. Then somebody sold 5 hours, 6 hours before that, 1,300 of them. And then somebody before that, like an hour before that or a few minutes before that, 1,300. Like these are pretty random numbers, but are they really? I'm positive. I'm very positive. The same person. And for those that know how to do the Explorer, check it out. See if this is the same person. I'm pretty sure it is. And then I'm pretty sure that same person is the one who did this one too. And this one. And this one. I seriously doubt there was somebody who bought, 5 million of these tokens and selling them right now, because now granted, the price has come down. Get down. So let's just say they bought here, and they are the ones that it came all the way up, and now they're dumping and dumping and dumping. They're selling at a huge loss. Plus, every time they're doing a transaction, they're paying the gas fees. So the gas fees right now are only $10. Wow, very nice, very nice. Now, let's get serious, guys. Let's get serious. Would I buy this coin? For one, no. But let's just say somebody gave me $50 to not keep, but I had to. What's that movie where that guy has to spend money? It's an old movie. Back in the early 90s, probably. Eddie Murphy, he had to spend the money. And if he didn't spend the money, then he wouldn't get the full inheritance. What's the name of that movie? So if somebody gave me $50 and I had to spend it, I could not save it, I could not put it into a coin, and they said, go into the highest, the most riskiest coin you can think of at the moment. I said, well, there's one coin that I don't think is going to do anything. And it's this one, Fifi. So let's say I put $50 into this coin. Would I do it right now? No, definitely not. Why? Because more than likely it's going to continue to dump. More than likely it's going to continue to dump. Why do I say that? Well, because at listing it was right here, and I'm pretty sure the owners, the devs and everybody else who's probably got coins, they're going to keep on selling it until it goes to zero. This one, I believe, will be a rug. Now, do I know for sure? No, definitely not. Definitely not. But if I had $50 and they were telling me, get the one of the latest high risky ones that you can think of, I would do this. And a matter of fact, I would, let's go. I hate not knowing where all this crap is. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. I would set an alert, or at least look at it above this wick. The 4 hour, shoot man, the daily. The daily has to close above this level that I just did, 0.006071. If it doesn't, move on. If it does, call me, because I need to buy a lottery ticket. Like all the lottery tickets, like in every single lottery that they have, because that would be amazing. And then could this do a bunch of percentage? Yeah. So, Fifi, do you think I beat you up? Let me know in the chat. Did I beat up your coin? And it's only for 150% gains? That's it? I'm thinking that was like 1,800 or something. Wow, I thought that was like 1,800, 5,500. That's only for 150% to go to the candle close of the daily. Wow. That's rough. That's rough. All right, one last roll call. Who's here? One last roll call. Who's here? All right, guys. And we do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do deep dives too. And this one gets a no for me. This one gets a no for me. Big time no. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I do thank you for showing up today. Let's do some roll call. Let's do some roll call. We do have, let's see here. We do have Crypto Candy in the house. Thank you, Crypto Candy. Appreciate you, man, for being here. Appreciate everybody for being here. Like, it really does help support the channel when y'all are here, when you support by clicking the like, by doing chats, all that helps. We got Jono. Thank you, Jono, for being here. Appreciate you, man. We got Mark Dutch. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for being here. We got Dave P in the house. Thank you, Dave P. Appreciate you. See, we got Peter. Thank you, Peter. And Jono with the jokes today. Are we going to do, what was it? If we're going to do, was it Jono? I think it was Jono. Saying as far as Gary or Popcats. Let's see here. I believe that's who said that. Oh, no, it's Crypto Candy. Crypto Candy said that. See, thank you, Jono, for the heads up on HNT. We did go over how to find targets when there's no support resistance above the level that we're at. So that was good. Let's see here, Jono, got that. Roy, got Roy in the house. Thank you, Roy, for being here. Fefe or Fifi, 1 million market cap. We talked to you. And let's see here. Who else? Clay the Great. Thank you, Clay the Great. Appreciate you, man. Lenny Kid. Thank you, Lenny Kid. Appreciate you. And let's see here. I know there was Dylan. Appreciate you, Dylan, for being here. And Fifi's a trooper. Fifi's a trooper because they're still here. They are still here, even though some would think that I beat them up. And I didn't. All I did was give you the facts. I gave you the facts, unbiased, gave you the facts, and do with it what you will. You know, it's a very high risk coin. You want it, great. If not, you know. Dylan says, hey man, sorry I haven't been able to watch a lot of the lives recently, but I'm watching the day after. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. How's it going there? Oh, it's going great, man. Going great. Appreciate all of your love and support. Appreciate, you know, you watching the videos on the replay and smashing the likes, leaving comments. Appreciate all that stuff. Let's see here. I believe that's it. Jono says, thanks, Joe. Let's get us some Lambos. Yes, definitely. Jono, we need pillow talk sometimes too. Missing that time. Oh yeah, we need to. We do. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. Again, everything, all the links are in the description. So all the links to the different exchanges that I use, these are KYC friendly, US residents friendly. You know, if you're having issues with, you know, exchanges that say, hey, you need KYC, and if you're, you know, from the States, you can't do it here. You got to get off your coins. Well, here in the links in the description, we do have, of course, coins that you can, they're US friendly. So definitely check that out. Also, I have a bunch of stuff there. Just appreciate all the help you can get. All right, that's all I got. I do thank you so much. Until then, oh wait, don't think that you always have to be in a trade. I might even take the day off. Right now I'm in 2 trades. I got into those yesterday. I might not even trade anymore today, you know, active, kind of like, I love doing leverage, and I love just, you know, in, out. But I might take the day off, you know, we'll see. But just know that you don't have to be in a trade all the time, and it's okay to get away from the charts for a while. But don't get away from the YouTube at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do this every day. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's make this money. Take care. All right. Now for my favorite song. My favorite song. Let's go to the favorite song.
Yeah, trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull up bear, we adapt, typhoon. While it's packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it.